Hi, I'm Christina, and today I'm going to show you how to use SafeSend Organizer. Just a couple notes before we begin. Organizers must be filled out on a desktop or laptop computer. Only signing engagement letters and uploading source documents is supported on a mobile device right now. So if you have a tablet or a phone, you can sign your engagement letter electronically and upload documents to us, but unfortunately, you will not be able to complete the organizer electronically. So once you're on a computer, desktop or laptop, open your email program and look for the email that will say it's from William Vaughan Company. The email address it is being sent from is noreply@safesendreturns.com. If you don't see it in your inbox, check your junk or spam folder. Read through this email, and then once you're ready, you can click the link at the bottom, and this will take you to your organizer. Once SafeSend Organizer opens, you will see a digital organizer on the screen. Your name will be in this to box, and you can click Get Started. To access the organizer, you have to request an access code. SafeSend does not use usernames and passwords to get in, so save that link in your original email because that will allow you back into the organizer at any time. But you will always have to request an access code. These last for 20 minutes. So it gives you enough time to go back to your email and get the code. So I'm going to request this access code now. I'm going to navigate back over to my email, and there's my code. So I'm going to go back to SafeSend, enter it in, and click Continue. From here, you're at the welcome screen in SafeSend Organizers. You can see all the steps that need to be completed in order for us to be able to complete your return. The first step is to e-sign your engagement letter. You can click here to continue. It'll walk us through the steps in order. Once you get to the engagement letter screen, it's going to route you right to the signature page. We ask that you please navigate back to the beginning, read through the letter before signing. You can easily get back to the first page by clicking the double arrow. And then you can scroll page by page back and forth using the single arrows. And again, you can navigate to the very last page by using the double arrow. So once you have navigated through and read all of the letter, you can click the signature button. You'll see there's only one signature on this letter, and we are only requiring one signature this year. So if you have a spouse that also jointly files your return with you, they will not need to also sign the letter. To sign, click Signature. There's an option to draw your signature here with the mouse, or what I find easier is to type it. And then click Apply. And if you need to change it, you can click it again. But otherwise, if it's good, click Finish. If you want to come back and read the letter later and sign it another time, you can hit Skip. Just know that you will receive an email every 7 days alerting you that you have not signed your engagement letter, and it will not stop emailing you until you sign it and click Finish to send it to us. So I'm going to hit Finish, and then it's going to take me back to the welcome page where we can go on to the organizer. So if I click here to continue, our next step is the organizer. The first window that comes up will prompt you to make sure that your spouse is not currently working on the organizer. You can click OK on this unless you believe your spouse may be in it. Most of the organizers only went to one email, so this shouldn't be an issue, but if you want to check with your spouse, please do so. You will see here again the navigation buttons at the top. You can use the single arrows back and forth to go forward and back in the pages. The double arrows to the left takes you to the beginning. The double arrow to the right takes you to the end. You can also navigate at the bottom with these blue arrow keys, page by page. And then also on the left, you can jump to whatever page you would like by just clicking on the page itself. Now, your pages may look different than the pages I have on here, as your organizer was generated off of what you filed on your tax return last year. So if it's different, that's okay. It just means you have different things that apply to you and not to me. So coming back up here to the first page, all of the boxes that are outlined in green, you can check yes or no and answer your questions. If you would like to leave a note for the preparer, We would ask that you just maybe either write a note and refer to what question you're talking about on that note, and then click the save button. If you have a note that doesn't apply to a question, just write it in here, but always click the save button. This way, the note will be attached to this page for the preparer. If you need to clear out your note, you can click the trash can button and it will click the box clear. Now there's a note box on every page. So once you click to the next page, the note you wrote on the previous page, you won't see. It is attached to that page directly. The other thing you can do is come down to here, and any of these boxes that are highlighted in green, you can type right over. So this will show you the information that we have from last year. If that has changed, just click the field and type right in your new information. We will know it's new because once you hit the tab key or use your mouse to click into another field, you'll see that the field highlights to yellow. This alerts us that you've made a change and that we need to note it in your return. You can fill in any of the blank fields, anything that you want to update to let us know. Again, here's the notes box, and you can type in there. On this page, you'll see there's a pen and paper icon, and over here it has a spot to upload documents. If you are on a page that has specific documents that go along with it, you're welcome to upload them right here. There'll also be opportunity to upload those same documents at the end, or if you have any additional documents, but you can do it either way. They will all get to us. So if you want to upload a document right now, you can click here to upload, and then you can click to upload your documents and it will open up and you can find your forms. And here are my W-2 forms. I'm just going to click that. I'm going to say done. Now you can see I've attached that file right here. So this reminds me of what W-2s I need to put in. And if I have any new employers, I can list those here. I have the option of deleting this file if I accidentally upload the wrong one, or I can preview the file if I'd like to see what I uploaded. If at any time you're working on the organizer and you need to take a break and come back and finish it later, please click the Save and Continue Later button. This way, all of the entries you have made or changes and questions you've answered gets saved. And then when you go back and click your link later and come back into the organizer, you can pick up where you left off. If you're completed with the organizer, click the Finish button. If you want it to come right to William Vaughan Company, please click Organizer Complete. Send for review will send it to your spouse or someone whose email address you enter in, just for them to review it. Using this will not send it to us. So if you have someone else you need to review it before it is sent to us, please go ahead. Otherwise, please just click Finish, click Organizer Complete, and it will alert us that your organizer is done and take you back to the welcome screen. From here, you can upload any other documents that you haven't maybe already uploaded in the organizer. And either way is fine. You don't have to do one or the other. You can click here to upload your documents again, and then open your other forms. And this will show you all of the items here that you have uploaded. If you know you've uploaded everything for your return, you can click Complete. That will notify us that your return is ready to begin. If you think you may have more documents coming, you can click Save and Notify Tax Professional. That will let us know that you've sent some files and maybe we can start, but it will also allow you the option to upload more files later. If you do complete this and then you've realized, hey, I need to upload another file, please contact us. We can unlock this feature so that you can upload more. Same with your organizer. Once you've clicked Finish, that becomes locked. So if you need to edit it, you'll need to contact us for us to unlock it. And thank you for joining me today to learn about SafeSend Organizers.